I'm going to use randomizer wheels to decide what my house is going to look like. So I have a 1.19 world here. It's got shaders and it looks beautiful until unloaded chunks. And we got the warden now for some reason. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where is he? God, that's loud. That is really loud in my ear. Anyways. Oh, that's a nice little glitch. Anyways, unloaded chunks just do that. But I was walking around somewhere. Anyways, I'm really starting it off here because I was going around in this world finding the ancient city whenever I found a diamond hoe that has both silk touch and mending. What? If only this were in my personal survival world, that would be very awesome. Where's this warden guy? It's really annoying me that I can't find him. Is he in the wall? Anyways, that's not important. Oh, that is some beautiful flamage right there. So right here, I have a Google Doc. Yeah, it's just a plain Google Doc with some links in it. So we're going to start with what biome for theme/palette. So we're going to open the link. And we've got a wheel here. It's got tons of options, mainly consisting of literally just the biome. Basically how this is going to work with this wheel is it's going to decide the palette of blocks that I use, and it's going to depend on a sort of biome theme. So let's see what we get. Oh, no, wrong thing. So let's see what we get. Coral reef. So I'm gonna just write that down real quick. And next, we got the roof. This is gonna be an even longer one. It's gonna be it's gonna have a lot of options, as you can see in the friggin' link here. Because look at all the stuff I have. Gable, A-frame, gambrel, bell, what all this stuff. Like friggin' this. I forgot how to pronounce that. And we got mosque. We got Mexican roof. Tons of stuff here. Even lancet, trefoil. This is basically just a curved roof that looks like a 3-leaf clover, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, look at all these options. What are we gonna get? Tutor. We're gonna go to how many roof arches. This is gonna be literally, it's self-explanatory. It's just gonna be how many arches are going to be in the roof. Now, let's go to here, and it's literally just between 1 and 6. I ended up adding the 6 later on because I was kind of like copy and pasting wheels. How many arches? 2 arches. We're almost done. That's how many roof arches. How many windows? This is the one I copied for the roof arches. Because this one, the numbers will not be out of order. As you can see here, it's between 1 and 5 windows. How many windows are we going to get? Wow. Alrighty, so what is the house shape? Now, how this is going to work is there's some auto-generated ones, like rectangle, circle, square, L-shape, random, and the random one gets its own wheel, for if it is random. Well, I'm not actually sure about the random one. I'm not actually sure my thought process about that. Hopefully we don't actually get it, or else we're going to have to figure something out. Okay, so we got rectangle. Okay, I think the thought process behind the shape of the house was, wait a minute, this is not actually the right, this isn't actually the right one. It's fine, I can update in the next one. Alright, so, how many floors? How many floors are we gonna have? I put 1 to 2 because 3 or more floors to me is a bit excessive. Only for certain builds do I consider it to be okay. Alright, this is going to be a 1-floor house. So for the next time I do this, I updated the wheel. So now it's part 1. And if we go in, and you so happen to choose random, then you have to go into part 2. Well, random actually just means any shapes you want. It could be a mix, it could be all the same. It's more of just a free roam type deal. And with this one, the part 2, let's say I got a rectangle. I would do random placement, so I would put like random rectangles in places. If I got symmetrical placement, I would get a couple rectangles and place them symmetrically. The same for asymmetrical placement, except, well, they're not asymmetrical, except it seems like random placement, but it's a little more symmetrical. Although I feel like I could just delete this. Anyways, after that, we got stacked. which means this skips the floors. It just skips the floor wheel. So I'm gonna go ahead and recopy this wheel. Okay, so I was about to just record the next shot for this video, and you gotta see this. So let's try to get that warden back. Oh, there he is. Look at him! Dude, what the heck? Look at his ears, or antlers or something. What the heck? You can see it. You can see the antlers. Hold up, let's turn off shaders real quick. And then you can see him normally. Did I ever get to checking this chest? Impaling 3. Anyways. Let's go ahead and go to the surface. Wait, before I do. I need to save this diamond hoe. Because that is something special right there. Silk touch and mending. It looks like I need to turn off my shader pack entirely. Because of this. Yeah, shaders don't work well on Bedrock Edition, and whenever you have them enabled, you turn them on and then off, water disappears. So I'll be back with that. Alright, so now the water is fixed. Sadly, Bedrock does not have a replay mod, so I'm going to have to, for now, do this on Bedrock, as you can tell by this menu. Once Optifine comes back to Java Edition, which is going to be like somewhere in July, it's going to be way earlier because I don't want to wait for that long. I was hoping to do some time lapses, but apparently we're not going to be able to do that. But if you're wondering how I'm going to get one thing to another from Bedrock to Java, I mean, you can always port a world. I don't plan to use too many paintings, or any entities for that matter. So we got a coral reef. You can't really locate a biome, but what I can do is head down to my local chunk base, go to apps, I think. I don't actually remember how to do this. Yeah, biome. Here we go. We go for Bedrock 1.19, and just a moment while I gather the seed. Okay, so now I have the seed in. Is there not a coral reef biome? So apparently you can't find a coral reef on chunk base, so we're gonna have to go based on what we already know. So the coral reef usually has blocks consisting of, obviously, the corals, but we're looking more for the actual coral blocks. Now, sadly, this house is going to have to be built underwater. Okay, I just found the coral blocks. There's the dead ones. There's these colors. They're pretty friggin' vibrant. Holy Jesus. Let's see if I can find a coral reef on my own. Okay, so I obviously can't find a coral reef. We're gonna have to go based on some similar looking blocks. So the frog lights could make for a really great light source. It looks like something that would belong in a coral reef. And then we have the normal corals, which I'm going to have to put some water next to in order for them to live. So as long as there's water touching it, it's not going to die, which is good to know. So now that we have that, what kind of other blocks would go well with coral? Probably the super blue blocks, super blue stuff, to find the actual versions. This included. Fully oxidized. Let's go for the waxed route. Makes no difference, but still. What else? This looks very aquatic. And so does this. I think I'm mainly just targeting the blue blocks, which I do need to give some love to, say, in the moss block. Moss block, sort of, kind of, maybe because I'm just biased. Kinda looks oddly like the seaweed. Gravel is Gravel is not that good of a block. What am I saying? I don't like gravel as much, personally. Okay, so we have moss. What kind of other aquatic looking blocks are there? Now, netherrack. Netherrack actually does kind of look aquatic, but so does endstone. I like endstone more. It looks like waved up. Not waved up. What am I talking about? I don't even think that's a thing. Sort of like sand that's been wavy sand. God dang. Couldn't think of that worth a crap. And if we were to have Education Edition on, we can get some torches. The hydro torches, I think they're called. I'm not actually sure. that can survive underwater. But these are some pretty aquatic looking blocks in my opinion. And I just deleted half the actual aquatic looking blocks. And I need to get them back. Can't quite remember what there was. Maybe we need to add some contrast with that. Blue ice could be aquatic. Is aquatic looking. Okay, here we go. So right now I have this kind of a layout. I've got a giant ocean right in front of me, so basically a Tudor roof seems to be some sort of Irish type roof where the points at the arches kind of like fold down onto the house. So I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate that. I mean, I feel like it would look good with a tropical coral reef looking house, but I guess we'll have to see. So I decided to heighten the roof. I mean, not heighten the roof, but heighten the actual building. Yeah, I thought I just might mention that now. So I thought maybe I should just pull this a little bit outward because originally it was like right here, so there's like this little area right here, but I feel like the indent should be more on the inside because I feel like I can make good use out of this, maybe with some kind of window, and I just feel like it would look better like that. Also, the door's going right here, so we're gonna have some sort of trail right here. We're gonna have I'm not sure what we're gonna have out here, but there's gonna be some foliage included. There's gonna be some good stuff. I should probably get to building this now and stop stalling. I also forgot about these 2 blocks that were in my inventory. These are gonna be for the outside. This is gonna be for sort of like the gravelly or path-like area the stone is, and mixed with maybe some sand. And this is just gonna be the grass substitute. So right now I have sort of this thing going. There's really not much to say about this. I kind of just started this bit just so I can go into kind of like a montage, but I actually added a cobble deep slate as the ceiling. I feel like it goes really well with the floor. It's like a nice transition to sort of a grayscale dark color for the ceiling. And this is kind of the roof this is a Tudor roof. It's basically like imagine an A roof, but it has a little fold, like the point where there should be a point. It's literally just a fold. That's basically what a Tudor roof is. It's I think it's an Irish roof because I looked up a Tudor roof and I see a lot of Irish-looking houses. I could be completely wrong on that. It could be like Scottish for all I know. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I've just finished the roof, and since there was only supposed to be 2 arches, I thought I might give some love to the back of the house. I feel like I should put a little something here as well. I'm not exactly sure what I should put. Maybe some aquatic looking garden or something. I'm not entirely sure. But right now on the front, this is kind of what it's looking like. This little area right here, I'm not too comfortable with, but it kind of it levels out with this bit, so I think I'm gonna have to deal with it. So while I was thinking, it would look really nice to have some foliage, like down here or something, or up here, some glowing foliage. So I'm going to replace some of these pieces with what is this? Prismarine stairs. That for sort of like a crumbled effect, and then I'm going to put berries under them. Some of them can hold berries. The ones that don't have full bits at the bottom cannot hold them. That's something that I wish was a real thing, but oh well. So for that substitute, I feel like it would be good to put something like a window here. Maybe lower the ceiling on the inside, so it'd be like 4 blocks tall instead. Yeah. Because if I do something like this, I could put like windows here with frog lights on the inside, and that might look really nice. So that means I can remove the ceiling here. Yeah, something like that. I feel like instead, maybe it would look good to put some regular glass blocks here. What about that? Um, it looks okay, but the fact that this house is already kind of blocky, kind of makes it even more blocky, so I think we're good with that. But, yeah, I'll get to adding foliage and aging and such to the roof. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. We got some aging parts. It's good, it's good. I'm pretty comfortable with this. I wanted to fix that one because I felt like it needed that. Let's put some here. I'm gonna put it on literally every one of these. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 wait, what? Hold up, I just tried this and it didn't work. Why is it now deciding to work? Does that mean I can put it down here? Oh, look. Now the roof seems to be near complete. I feel like there's something missing. Just can't tell what it would be. We've got the jagged part, sort of. What if we had some foliage to this layer as well? Okay, I need to get, structure void, so that it doesn't, like, overgrow to the ground. This is basically just a barrier to where nothing can get in it, but you can still move through it yourself. That's basically what that does. Although, to the ones that I actually want to grow, like this one, I want it to be like 2 blocks. I'll just put one like right here. I guess I already did that with that one. I didn't even realize. I think I know what I might be missing. Some kind of little arch. I kind of wanted to get away from the deep slate a little bit, but it seems to... Okay, that seems a bit too dark, but I think I know a simple fix for that. We're gonna have sort of like a normal version and then a crumbled version. Okay. It's not looking terrible. I've never actually used buttons for the outside of the build before, so this will be definitely something different. It doesn't make too noticeable of a difference. I'm not sure if I'm being excessive. That's the issue. You know what? What if instead of doing it on there, I save this for when we put rocks on the ground? I'll put that there just as a reminder. Okay, I think what I'm missing here is some windows. I don't want to be excessive about it, but at the same time, I don't want to be greedy about it. Okay, so I remember there having to be 5 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we've got 5 windows. Ooh, I have an idea. What if I combine regular glass, right? And we add sort of like a growth to it. Be sort of like, yeah. But if I do that, then I would have to add some sort of growth to right here. Sort of like, yeah, something from the nature section, obviously. Something that can fit on the wall. You know what? What if I just like entirely just replace it with that, and I only put it on the edges? It adds like some sort of, yeah, okay. I'm kind of digging it, not gonna lie. I'm kind of digging it, but I don't want to overdo it. It kind of feels like, to me, like I'm just like, how do I explain this? I'm kind of just, man, I lost my train of thought. Wow, that was easy. What if sort of like this vine kind of just seeped into the wall in a way? It got soaked up by the wall. This kind of looks like it just got pulled out of the ocean. I think that's what I was trying to say, but I just lost train of thought. I don't think I'm going to pull it more towards the edges. Maybe like the sides and corners kind of thing. I mean, with this, it's like, with this area, it's kind of inevitable, but... Okay, so now it kind of looks a little more overgrown. I'm kind of liking this, not gonna lie. It's coming together a little bit. Let's hope it doesn't look like crap on the inside. It looks pretty normal on the inside. Yeah, it looks fine. How would it look? I know it's a red door, but how would it look if I used the new mangrove doors? It would look like a clown house. Okay, Bruce door. Please let this look good. I mean, it's kind of like a fade-in sort of deal. I mean, yeah, the fact that there's growth here, it kind of the growth kind of complements the door. But if I did this color, no, that blends in way too much. So I think we should go back to the spruce door. It just made more sense. Wait a minute. That is not what I meant to do with that. Acacia door. This is acacia, right? No, this is jungle. I really thought this would be a little darker. I had a feeling it'd be a little darker, so it'd complement it a little more, but no, we're gonna have to stick with the spruce. I feel like it looks the best. It kind of complements the growth. Now on the inside, the first thing that I thought of doing was decorating the pillars. And doing that, by doing that, I'm going to probably just add some crimson. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. I hope this doesn't look at all excessive. I do not want this looking excessive. Crap. It doesn't look terrible. I feel like removing this pillar and sort of just plant here. Nothing particular that I'm going for. That just kind of looks weird. I feel like I should have more dimension. What if I use mangrove roots or mangrove leaves, whatever. Oh yeah. This looks good because it's kind of like it kind of looks like a plant that was like previously alive, but obviously it can't be submerged under water, so it kind of looks like it's wilting away from the water. Yeah, that doesn't look half bad actually. Or what if I were to use roots, like mangrove roots? All right, we got the mangrove stuff. Mangrove roots. How would that look instead? Kind of looks the same, but just more bland. I really think it's interesting how they put even more stuff inside of the block, like right here and right here. I know it's just supposed to be just to add a dish and say, hey, there's stuff inside these roots. You all know this, right? This looks 10 times better. What if I were to just take away these? Yeah, that adds a. That's better. I mean, if it were a bigger house, then I'd put stairs instead. But since this is kind of a smaller house, I'll just put trapdoors. What should I really put in here? Should this be like just another survival house looking thing? Because if so, then there'd be no ultimate point of putting this here. Can't get over the fact that there's a mountain in the distance right there. I don't know. It's just something about it. I don't like it. It's just staring at me ominously. Look at that crap. You look at the corner of your eye, and you just barely catch it, and you're thinking it's just some like giant ghost. Or that's just how I feel. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm way overworked by that. So what should we put in here? We should definitely get some kind of colored bed, maybe just the green bed. That would work fine with this area. I'm gonna put crafting table maybe here. I'm not really sure because I don't want to make this look like a sort of modern home. I want this to look like a survival house. Should definitely have some cooking stuff, at least one of each of these, and maybe a grindstone. This seems a bit weird to put, but maybe I should put like a crafting table right here and then maybe some storage right here. And a nice little trick for anyone who might not know this, get some cobble deep slate stairs, I mean just any stair in total, and just put it like this, and then cover the ceiling back up. Since the stairs aren't a full block, you can put this on top. It looks like a normal roof, right? But you can still open it. So a nice little touch. Let's get some barrels. I feel like anything should go there. Maybe there's some stuff that should go. Maybe the barrels should be facing this way instead. Doesn't look bad. I'm gonna go ahead and cover these for one reason alone, so that I can make it look like there's like empty bookshelves. Let's get the loom that's in the redstone area for some weird reason. There we go. This is kind of annoying me. Let's just see if we can put a pillar here. That looked like too much. Yes and no. Oh, you know what? I thought the sweet spot for pillars was 3 to 4. What if we just put one there and take away both of these? So then we can put an anvil and maybe a brewing stand and a little propping block. Let's put. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. Let's get deep slate bricks. That doesn't look terrible. Although I feel like this should be facing this way instead. Alright, so I think we're done with the inside. I think what's next is the outside foliage. So now, oh, right, frog light. So for this, it's just gonna be regular frog lights, except it's gonna be a giant friggin' window. And change the location of those doors. Alright, so I ended up just getting rid of all the gravel that you can visually see. There's probably some left, obviously, maybe like right here. Yep, I was right. But we're gonna ignore that since you can't actually see it. basically how this is going to go down is I'm just going to make some sort of path down here. Get rid of all this. We're going to get some what looks like, to me, compact sand. This kind of just looks like compact sand when comparing it. Okay, now that we have that down, I'm not entirely sure if this looks bad, but this is kind of what we got now. And we can add sort of like a contrast and a look and literal physicals and add some buttons. Okay, this is a repeated pattern. We don't want this, so we're just gonna... Boop. There we go. I don't really have a plan as to where I would want all this to go, like for this trail to lead. I'm not really sure, but I guess I could just go ahead and start working on the foliage, like the trees and stuff. For the trees, I'm not entirely sure what I want, to be honest. Some kind of wood, obviously. What kind of wood we got now? Well, mangrove logs look friggin' amazing. This is a really nice color. It kind of looks like a diluted sort of jungle log in a way. It kind of looks muddy, but I really like the color. I think it would look amazing with this. But here's the real question. 2 moss blocks for some reason. We're gonna put this with some regular mangrove leaves. This doesn't look terrible. Alright, I'm kind of digging this. It's kind of got like a droopy look. I feel like I need to add more to this. How would some moss mixed up in this look? Or you know what? To make it look even more soggy, I'll just add that to the bottom. Like, it's gonna be like compact kind of leaves looking. And it's gonna be sort of like a gradient in a way. Alright, this doesn't look terrible. Okay, I kind of like how this is going. I kind of like this tree. But, I need to add more. Okay, so I have the general gist as to how these trees are gonna look. They're not done quite yet. I still have to add the moss to all of them, but I feel like this is gonna look pretty good in the end. So I think we're about done with this. Although, hold up. So the yellow one seems to go pretty nice. Seems like it would go pretty nice with this area. I feel like it should be actually part of the trail instead of just outside of it. Okay, so, should I go a little overboard and add frog lights to the trees as well, or should I leave it be? First, I want to look in RTX. So I will be back with RTX on. Okay, so I just turned on RTX, as you can probably tell. I have no idea what this house looks like. So, we're going to do a bit of a look around with RTX on in the day, and then RTX at night. So, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to flip camera, and see what it looks like. Alright, okay, so this doesn't look that bad, actually. So this place, it's not looking half bad. Ooh. Ooh, I forgot the vines like this glow in RTX. I forgot they do that. I also still forgot to add frog lights. And also, these glow as well. I love the brewing stands with RTX on. They look beautiful. There's really not much to see in here. Although, I do need to add some more light. Let's go ahead and add one there. Oh, no, that sucks. The frog lights don't glow in RTX yet because it hasn't updated it. That kind of sucks. Okay, so this doesn't look terrible in RTX, but since some of the textures aren't even updated, like, for instance, Deep Slate, like this would have some sort of, you know, 3-dimensional look to it, like this does, but it obviously doesn't. I'm gonna have to wait till it comes out with an update, but for now, this is what we get. So, let's come right back outside and turn it to night. Now it is night, and we are going to see what it looks like. Whoa. Whoa. Now that is something special. Again, the fog lights sadly do not glow, but I'll probably look back at this in a later updated version. Oh, that sucks. Oh, this really sucks. You know what? With how desperate I am to see this, I'm going to replace these with shroom lights. Let's go ahead and turn RTX off so it doesn't spoil it entirely for me. Alright, now that it has been updated, let's turn RTX right back on. Ooh. Oh, that's both ominous and beautiful. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to do that. Oh, it entirely blocks the light. That sucks. What else could I do? I could probably add some lanterns for a nice dramatic look. No. No, 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 no. Pull that back by a block. It seems a bit too symmetrical to the others next to it. Okay, this looks both ominous and beautiful at the same time. My gosh. Okay, well, I'm going to be very excited whenever we get an update on this shader pack, but for now, we're gonna have to deal with this, and that's actually gonna be the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed this little type of video, I'm thinking about making a series out of this. Maybe, I don't know how long the series will be, but if you enjoyed this and would like to see me spin the wheels again to get another build, then go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. It helps me out as it does for anyone, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!